Hello, good day. For today's video, I will be creating this 3D figure below. So, I'll start first by creating this base with a length of 3.75 inches and a width of 3 inches. I'll just click sketch, then this icon for the lines, and I'll use the top view as the drawing area since I want to use a flat area. And with that top view, I'll start at its bottom all the way up. Select the origin and just drag it with no specific value yet. I'll just adjust that later. I'll select this line and this one and set its relations into parallel and equal. And for this one as well. Then I'll fix their dimensions with Smart Dimensions. 3.75 inches for this one and 3 for this one. Since our current figure is fully defined, I'll extrude this figure by setting its thickness in 0.38 inch. Click extrude base, and since this one is set downwards, I'll click this to reverse its direction upward. Then input 0.38 inch, enter. Next, I'll make this cut here, wherein from this midpoint up to this endpoint is about 1.13 inches, with a height of 0.6 inch. With those data, I'll use the center rectangle option, trace this midpoint and this one, click the center and drag it up until this side. I'll just fix its length and type 2.26 since it's the equivalent for two lines with a length of 1.13. Now since this one is 2.26, same as this one, and this one is 3, same as this one, I'll just make the relations fixed since they already have a correct measurement or the correct measurement. Then I'll proceed to the extruded cut again and input 0.6 as its thickness. I'll just measure these lines to make sure the measurements are correct. And since from this midpoint to here, the measurement is 1.13, and from here to here, the measurement is 0.06, which are all the same as the given in the figure, I'll proceed to the next parts, which is to make these round corners with a radius of 0.50. I'll use fillet and select multiple radius fillets, input 0.50 for the radius, and select each edge. So there, we have 0.50 rounded corners. Next will be the small circles with a diameter of 0.38. And to get its distance, from this midpoint up to its center is about 1.34 inches. And from this one to the midpoint is about 1 inch. I'll create first guidelines to get the right measurement for the circles. So starting at this midpoint to here must be 1.38 inches. And from this point to here must be 1 inch. Then I'll put points at each corner using the center for the fillet corners earlier since it's in line with the guidelines. And I'll just trace each other. I'll fix the points to their positions, delete the guidelines, and proceed to creating the circles with 0.38 diameter or simply 0.19 radius. After that, I'll check each circle's measurement to make sure it's correct and fix its relations. Then proceed to an extruded cut of 0.38 inch. And check its measurements. Next is this part, and this one behind it, which is both located in the middle of the base figure. I'll create midlines and extrude it with a height of 2.66 and thickness of 0.31. Also, I'll select two directions. Input the height and the half of the thickness 0.31, which is 0.155. Then measure its dimensions to check. Next will be this inclined part. So to do that, I'll add a reference plane first by selecting this face and this edge, then select this one for degree and input 30 degrees. And since it looked like this, I'll select flip offset. So I can now create the inclined part using this plane. I'll start first with a base of the length 2.38 and width of 1.88. I'll use the midline from this point. Drag it until 0.94 or just input 1.88. Then upwards until 2.38 or just input it and close the figure. I'll just add relations for each line. Use Smart Dimensions to check measurements for each line. And just make their relations fixed since they already have the correct dimensions. I'll just delete this one to make it fully defined again and make a last check for each measurement. Then extrude the figure with a thickness 0.31 and just change its direction. Check if this figure is in 30 degree as well as its other parts. Then I'll just hide this plain reference. Next is to fillet the corners with 0.31 radius. And make the 4 circles just like the earlier process using guidelines or construction lines. Placing a point for each traced corners. Delete the guidelines. Making the relations fixed after the measurements are checked. Create a center circle for each point with a diameter of 0.31 or radius of 0.155. Make each circle relations equal. Use Smart Dimension to check its measurement. Then make extruded cut. Next is to extrude these parts up to the surface of this inclined part. So I'll just trace this figure first using lines. Then extrude it. Select up to surface option instead of blind. Then select this surface. Then make it look like this. I'll trace again the figure using lines. Extrude it until the surface of this one. Then repeat the same process for this excess figure above. Now onto the last part, which is this circle with a height of 1.38 inches and a length of 1.38 inches as well. Since it passes through a figure, I'll make a reference plane first in the middle of these surfaces. And from that plane, I'll make guidelines of the length and the height of 1.38. Then create the circle with 0.75 diameter or 0.375 radius. Delete the guidelines. Check the dimension of the circle. And make its relation fixed. Before extruding this one, consider that the reference plane is a mid-plane of this. So to get its correct measurement, I'll divide this 0.31 thickness by 2 and add it to this 0.59 length, which will give a measurement of 0.745 inch. So just input that length here and select the direction 2. Then hide this reference plane. And I'll just check its measurements. Next is to make this smaller circle of a diameter 0.50 or radius 0.25. Then I'll just make an extruded cut of that until this surface. I already have a solid figure version of this figure without making this cut here. However, if you want to continue this part, just make similar lines since it doesn't have measurement. Just like this, select the surface and make lines similar to the figure. And close it. And just make their relations fixed, then make an extruded cut until this surface, and there you have it. That would be all. Thank you.